We are the Hidys.
Yes. I'm Brian.
And I'm Becky. And I was pretty darn born in this church. My parents went when I was younger. Then I met Brian.
Got married here in this church.
Got married here, that's right. And moved to Colorado. And then when we moved back, we started going here because we had a child who was 4.
And then she was baptized here.
She was one of the first to be baptized in the water.
In recent history, yeah.
In June.
Yeah, it was chilly that day. We were employed here for quite a while in youth ministry. Been on the worship team for quite a while. I was on vestry up until January of this year.
We've been to game night, which is always fun because I love my games.
Volunteering.
Wonderful stuff in this church.
For the last 20 or so years.
Some of the ways that we've given back outside the church, we both work full-time. Brian actually works more than full-time. He works a second part-time job, so we don't have a lot of time, plus we still have a child living at home. I'm a reservations manager at Maribor Inn and Spa, and so I train on how to take phone calls and how to sell, but also how to deal with personalities. When people call to make reservations, obviously our job is to sell. But if you sell to a person in a way that they feel better when they get off the phone than when they called you, it's another way of showing God's love. So in essence, I show God's love to my employees so that they can show God's love to people, even if they don't know that's what they're showing. Our daughter has anxiety disorder and depression and bipolar. She and I are both involved in NAMI, so we go and talk at schools as a family perspective. She is doing very well as far as giving back. She understands what it's like to go through, but not everyone who has mental health issues have a family to back her. We always share whenever appropriate.
How about time when we sensed that God was using us to make a difference? Serving as youth ministers was a huge impact for us. We felt like we were making a difference in the lives of kids in this community, and that was a real blessing for us. In vestry, I felt like that was a wonderful opportunity to serve the church and serve God's people. Being involved in the worship team has really given us the biggest opportunity to see an impact on people on a regular basis. And how about time when somebody shared their gifts with us?
Being that God has given both myself and my daughter a spirit of being a very A-type personality and not having problems speaking to people, etc., we're able to share her mental health issues. We have a lot of people who give back to us and share how they've dealt with it in the community and how much it means to them to have someone who does speak out without being scared.
We found that people in the community who have similar struggles, either of their own or know people who have those types of struggles, are much more gracious and understanding and dealing with things like timeliness or communications issues, those kinds of things.
Well, especially when she was going through school, high school.
Yeah, people are much more loving when they have their own personal challenges. What does St. James mean to us?
An awful lot.
It's definitely a spiritual family that we feel very much a part of and are blessed to feel like family. So many people that we interact with regularly are from this church. Some of them are reasons why we're here, and some of them are here because of us. What's our understanding of sharing gifts and shining your light as an expression of your gratitude and Christian faith?
I'll tell you, because I think I answered that when I was talking about my job, so.
Oh, wow, what a cop-out. All right.
That's the same answer.
I know, I'm teasing you. God calls each and every one of us to be a part of a community, and being a part of St. James, I feel like it's very important for us to share our gifts and time and talents. That is often thought of as a financial obligation, and I think that's only one part of it. I think being willing to both give and receive other people's gifts and of their talents and of their time is part of being a member of a community. And I think that's important.
Thank you.
All right.